Oh, hi. Someone cue the intro, please. Hey, welcome back with Harry Abe's, and if you're new here, it's nice to meet you. My name is Abe's. Today's topic is how to get good grades in 2021. I think it's okay to first point out how the pandemic has affected students and teachers. First off, due to the pandemic, many students and teachers have moved to online format, which is vastly more difficult than the in-school environment. Due to the pandemic, many students are getting lower grades than they usually would be. This can be due to a multiple amount of factors, such as an unsuitable home environment, not being used to being at home so long, decreased social life, or they're just way too lazy now. So here are some tips that I've used to make sure my grades are as good as can be, and so my parents won't be mad at me. In this video, we are going to be talking about the main issues that students are having and how that can be fixed. These things are organization, focusing, and retention. So let's get started, shall we? So, if you are like me, then you are having trouble remembering all your assignments as well as everything else you have to do in your life. If that's the case, then I'll recommend a planner or a virtual planner so you can always have it on you. However, if you want something strictly for school, then I recommend the app My Homework Student Planner. What this app does is allows you to track your assignments, projects, tests, and even more. Each class has its own color, so you won't be confused about what is what. You are also able to sync it between devices. However, the best part, at least for me, is it has the ability to send you due date reminder notifications. I mean, let's be honest, we all be forgetting assignments, due dates, all of that. So it's a real lifesaver. The app is free, but I recommend upgrading to the premium version as only $5 a year and it gives you more features such as the ability to share your planning or homework and the ability to import homework. Now on to the next segment. In this part, we are going to be talking about focusing. I know that I am not the only person who is having a hard time trying to stare at a computer screen all day while trying to take notes. I know how you feel. It's extremely hard to not zone out while trying to listen to the teacher. Well, luckily, I have the perfect app for you. The app that I use to make sure my attention is focused on one thing is the app Forest. Essentially, what the app does is locks your phone. You set a timer in the app and plant a seed and grow a tree. If you leave the app while the tree is growing, then the tree withers and dies. And I know that you would not want the murder of a tree on your conscience. So, in actuality, it guilt trips you into not leaving the app until your tree is planted and fully grown. If you have successfully kept the tree alive, you'll be rewarded with tokens that can be used to buy different trees or white noise background noises. However, the amazing thing is that once you reach 2,500 tokens, you can use them to plant a tree in the real world, so you are helping the environment as well. I have 4 trees planted so far. Can you beat me? I also forgot to mention that this app has a friends feature where if one of your friends let their plant die, then your whole friend group's plants will die altogether. So you can shame them for not caring about the environment. Now on to the next segment where I think most students are having an issue with. In this segment, we are going to be talking about retention. So if you're like me, then you are having trouble retaining the information that you learn, having to go over it over and over again. What if I told you there's a trick to it? So, you know how many students go to classes taking the notes on their computers? Studies were done and proven that students who took the notes on their computers did worse than students who took the notes by pencil and paper. Do you want to know why? The reason being is that students who use computers usually type out everything they hear without thinking about it, as if their brains are on autopilot, as opposed to students who use notebooks having to process what they heard and then condense it into smaller fragments of information on their notes to keep up with the lectures. Now, I know what you're thinking. I need my computer. I need to be able to print out my notes to use to study or get them to a friend. Well, here's a tip. You can go to your classes with a notebook, and then once you're done, you can transfer them to a computer. That way, you get the best of both worlds. Also, rewriting information will help you retain it faster. Now, I don't have an outro, but I do have empathy. Empathy that you guys can do this and you guys will succeed. If you guys found the video helpful, please give me a like and subscribe down below. If there's anything you guys want me to discuss, please let me know in the comments. Cheers.